unscript. I got I should activate the.
Here we come, there they go. People rise, 'cause they know we're super soldiers. We got cool clothes. You real soon, when you see our pose. Tension, energize, mask off. Time to ride. Combine, grease ties.
Greetings, it is I, Gazbot, for Action Activate. And if I'm Gazbot and this is Action Activate, well then with me as always...
It is I. It is the big dog here to review a trailer.
Yes. We've been, last week we did Trinaries, but previous to that we were catching up on the Ninja Kid Power Rangers episodes because we have, they're kids, little kids, but now that they are teens, young adults, I'm not sure exactly how old they are doing a big web series that is signed off by Hasbro, who owns Power Rangers now, that everybody's talking about, even people that aren't huge in the Power Rangers fandom, even people that never heard of Ninja Kids, people have heard of this. There were like leaked photos and all that stuff, and so now I think earlier than expected, a teaser trailer has dropped.
Yeah, so you haven't watched the trailer, have you?
I've not watched it all the way through. I have a version we can watch right now. It's only about, I think it's a minute and 20 seconds or something like
I've
that.
watched all of it, so that's why I was
Okay,
waiting.
well, I've seen a couple images. Let's watch it together now. Sure. I'm going to let it play. And this was posted by my MMPR Life. Just credit where credit's due. This was re-uploaded.
Is there one on YouTube? Just because
this is on YouTube. What?
It's on YouTube?
This is on YouTube, yeah.
It's vertical, so as a viewer, it is very hard to see.
I understand. I encourage other people to go find their own version to see. You have seen it. I can see it bigger on my other monitor, but this is the version I have right now.
All right, let's get this radio going.
Radio?
it's hard to see, so
gotcha.
For other people, like you said, I've seen it. So putties look good. Good shot of the team. Gold looks good.
Coming out of the smoke.
Good
Coins
morph.
flipping up. Very classic. Got a Ninja Kids logo.
Awesome Lord Zed morph.
Transformation, which is unusual because he's not normally portrayed as a human. So that means that they're not following canon properly.
Well, they're not, because all 5 of these kids are the MMPR Power Rangers.
At least 2 of these kids, the Red Ranger and the Pink Ranger, I recognize from the younger ones. I didn't see the rest.
Yellow is the same, and blue is the same. Black is the only one I'm unsure.
Oh, wow, okay. Now, we see somebody stealing I guess, almost looks like a Green Ranger.
I'm going to guess it's a Zeo Crystal just because of every other media, but I honestly don't know either. Fighting's amazing, per usual.
Okay, and oh wait, there's a little bit more.
Little comedy, and
what if that's Skull?
October is when episode 1 drops.
Which is where we're at now. So that means what, in the next week and a half?
So in the next week, I expect this to drop, which is why I was waiting to say what I was going to say. We were catching up because we're like, the photos are leaked. We got months before this comes out. There's no way this is coming out before 2026. It's coming. It's almost here.
Maybe not. Because maybe I'm more up on the news than you are. Have you not seen the multitude of Power Ranger reaction videos that post things much quicker than we do?
No.
Most of those special effects are generative AI, and people are not happy about it. And people are so not happy about it, and the feedback has been so negative that they took the trailer down, Ninja Kids. So the reason we were watching it like that is because this person captured it and re-uploaded it in this format. So I'm like, well, this is one we could throw up. I wanted to watch the trailer, and every time I looked it up, I found other people commenting on it. So I saw bits and pieces. So they might be pushing it back because the thing that said when it was coming out is no longer on their site. And if they are, I don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to like change the special effects or do something, then it might not be October. And maybe the part of the reason it was coming out sooner than expected is because seemingly all of the post-production, or most of it, was being done with generative AI, which would speed it up, but also
cheapen it.
Yeah, and like, again, I don't like AI art, but regardless of my feelings, your feelings, whatever, the fandom in general has loudly been like, we don't like this, and so now they're recalibrating. I don't think they've released an official statement. Somebody posted up on X, I think somebody involved in the production, might have been one of the Ranger actors. Somebody basically was responding to someone who was complaining about the AI, and they were civil, but basically saying like, well, I appreciate your honest opinion, but people are saying it's we don't have Disney money. Like Saban is, or not Saban, Hasbro is sponsoring us, or not, but they're not giving us bags of money. Like, we don't have tons of money, so this is what we have to do to make the budget, blah blah, which all makes sense. But then the counter argument is you guys were making good videos before you had that money. Like, what, like, there are other ways to do this. You don't need to have all this, and and then the nitpicky stuff, which again I'm not saying is incorrect. I'm trying to not just like kick someone while they're down, but I'm just sort of recapping the Lord Zed thing, putting aside the fact that it's a human turning into Lord Zed. We don't know what the story is there. Maybe they make it make sense. Whatever. People have pointed out that like the transformation sequence suit doesn't match the suit that the actor, like, there's an actor with a suit and it doesn't match up, and
Yeah.
certain flaws like that people have pointed out exactly how they could tell it's AI, but things like that, they're like, whether you like it or don't like it, this is not good because it should match, and blah 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 blah. And so I don't know, maybe they're going to fine tune it. What some people will do is and it seems like they already did. They take the generative AI and then they refine it and pass it through more times. And, so maybe they're going to refine it a few more times to address the things people have said. But yeah, so excitement level lowered, because it's definitely not coming out as soon as we thought. It's definitely, if it comes out in October, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
And just the whole vibe, again, I'm not trying to pile on. I'm not saying I'm like, boo Ninja Kids, but everybody was like, we can't wait for this. And now, if you look up Ninja Kids, all you get are videos being like, this AI is terrible, and I'm mad. And so the fandom has definitely turned a corner there.
Yeah.
And it's weird. I do wonder if having Hasbro involved may have hurt them. Well, I guess they didn't hurt them because it did give them notoriety and gave them a greater reach, people hearing about it. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's Hasbro's fault that they're using AI or not. But
so I think it was definitely a big oversight from them, because I think they thought it was a necessary evil for them and it wouldn't be a big deal. Clearly it is. It's funny, actually, shout out friend of the show, Seth Films, who has worked on a lot of the Power Ranger fan projects. Like, he's worked with the Zenith Productions team. I think he's worked with some of the Shattered Past stuff. I don't remember the full filmography, so apologies. But I saw him because we follow each other. He posted like a demo reel of his, and he was like, "Hey, Ninja Kids, if you need help, let me know." And now this makes a little more sense.
You got part 2, but you didn't get part 1.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I think if they, like, it's tough because until the leaks came out, no one knew about this. So if they reached out to people, it probably would have been leaked sooner. But at the same time, if they reached out to Unworthy Productions or Seth or Zenith or anybody who was at Power MorphoCon,
Right,
who people know in the Power Ranger community for doing this stuff, or maybe they've talked to since they started doing Power Ranger fan films, like, they definitely could have had help. Would it have taken longer? Yes. Would it have cost money? Probably, but I don't know how much. And like,
but again, they were making films like Power Rangers and other fandoms all by themselves without reaching out, just fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they don't necessarily. It's not even clear that they needed help, but I agree that there could have been help found other places.
Yeah.
I think whatever money they got from Hasbro is not what Hasbro did help. I think Hasbro's name being on it and being branded as like semi-official got it picked up by various news sources. I think that's the real help they got.
Yeah.
I think if they put out the same product they were gonna put out, just with Hasbro saying thumbs up, that's all they needed.
Yeah, agreed. It's funny, actually. I think it's this weekend that the Ninja Kids live show is coming to my town.
Oh, are you gonna go or
No, I'm going to Disney on Ice because
Okay.
that was pre-booked. But I loosely considered it if it wasn't the same day, just about a mile away.
I don't know the date, but Ultraman live show from Japan that, as far as I know, has never been in America, is in America, and the one confirmed place they're going to be is New Jersey, right where I used to live, like a town over from where I used to live. So I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna fly back there for that, but it's like
You're close enough to LA though that if they would probably go to LA.
you would think so, but this is the only one they've announced, so we'll see. But yeah, if they go to LA, I would go to LA to see it.
I could see, honestly, if they were going to go to California, either they would go to LA, where you would have a good option, or if they went to like Japantown and San Francisco, it's not that long of a flight.
I could figure it out, yeah. But I saw one of these when I was in Japan years ago, and it was great.
Yeah.
We were some of the only two adults that worked with kids in the audience, but I didn't care. It was great. So we'll see what happens with this. Yeah, it's a tough. Oh, actually, one other like piece of drama or info or however you want to brand it. What's the artist name that they based these suits on? The famous fan artist.
Jay?
I think it is Toku J. Yeah, he made some sort of response. I don't think he wasn't nasty, but and again, do your own research, see what he said. This is like second, third hand that you're getting from us. But he basically said something along the lines of like, "Oh, when I saw them using my designs, I thought that was cool, and I was all on board. I didn't know they were going to be using AI, and I don't like that, and I kind of wish they weren't." Which, again, as an artist, I understand, especially as a visual artist, because that's like what's being hit hardest right now. So I can see.
Well, also, I could see a lot of people just lashing out and being like, "Oh, yours look AI too," and he's like, "I built mine; they just look really good."
That's the people that are hit the hardest from AI, are people that have styles that happen to look like popular AI styles, and I feel bad for them because, like, in a way, being so good hurts them. Like,
yeah, to me, like, as somebody who is not artistic in the slightest, it really like bums me out seeing how easy it is for people to make AI art posts, because then it just, to me, cheapens just art out there, because a lot of times you either assume or you look and you're like, I've seen so much art, it's probably just AI, let me keep going, versus people like yourself that put the art up where it's like, I'd rather see that. I hate that I have to slog through like other random art that some of it looks okay, like it's gotten good enough where some of it looks okay and some of it is just god awful.
I'm not gonna lie, some of it does look good even, but you got to look at it to find the tells, or it's in a certain like a lot of it is in a certain style.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not here to debate the merits of it one way or the other. But the point is, it's clearly been used extensively here. And the other thing people kept saying is like, if it's used this much in the trailer, how much is it used in the show? Which is a weird argument because the trailer is always going to be the big exciting moments. So this might be way more than in the show. Oh, I was starting to say, that the person who was responding that was involved in the production had said the thing about Hasbro, and they all said like, I hope you just watch it and judge it based on the characters and the story and blah blah blah. And sure, and if it comes out and has AI stuff, we'll look at it and see. But it is just it. Even if the story, I feel like what'll happen is, let's say it comes out, it's really good story and fun acting and stuff, and I feel like what a lot of people will say is like, wow, that was a good story and the acting was good and the martial arts were good. Too bad they used AI. And I feel like it'll be, people won't be like it's terrible, but it's not going to be a positive check. It'll be like,
it's always going to have that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, so it'll be something to overcome.
Yeah, but I am still going to watch it. We're obviously still going to support it. If anything, the delay is good because we're not caught up. So for us who are slow and years behind, we will most likely now be caught up by the time it does release. But until then, I have been the big dog.
I continue to be Gazbot.
And to the power. See y'all later.
End credits.
A 20-minute episode.
What you say?
I said I think we have a 10-minute episode and a 20-minute episode.
No, you're correct.
And Operation Overdrive is my favorite season.
What? I mean, everyone knows that, right?
I just need to make sure everybody remembers.
What do they need to remember, did you say?
I don't know.
What were you saying, though?
You only get it if you stick through the credits. It's an Easter egg. If you know, comment down below.
That's true.
Operation
Overdrive is my favorite season.
See, there you go. It's a post-credit scene for you.